And welcome to this week's edition of the calendar. I'm Dianne Sherratt. I am here with one of our lifestyle editors, Chris Copley.
Hey.
And, you know, summer is winding down. There's not too much time left.
It's true. You know, it's funny with school. When I was a kid, school started after Labor Day. At least that's how I remember it. And so now with school starting beforehand, it's like summer just gets chopped a little shorter.
It seems to get shorter and shorter, and so you got to make a plan, right?
Right, but there's still things to do.
There are still things to do.
Now, funny, one of the big events this weekend is a back-to-school event. Valley-Mall is hosting a fashion show and some music, and it's sort of a community event all in all. The main draw for kids will be to see some of the current fashions. If you haven't got your back-to-school things yet, you know, now's the time to do that. So stores are having, there'll be a fashion, you know, a walk on Friday evening, tonight, and a walk on Saturday afternoon, you know, where you can see what stores are selling and what's hot right now.
All right, well, that is one of the only fun things about, well, for the kids, right? Going back to school is
shopping,
getting the cool stuff that you're going to wear.
Right.
It's a little different for the parents, as we know.
Right, right. I used to always get a pair of cowboy boots. This really dates me. I was like 3rd grade, 4th grade, new pair of cowboy boots. That was what I wanted.
Well, fashion, it's very, very important. And then it's always fun. I don't know. I'm not always so happy about the cold weather coming in, but I love like when you start to wear the sweaters and it starts just, I don't know, cool coats and jackets.
I'm a sweater guy. Now, one thing for the back-to-school days that the Valley-Mall is hosting, they'll also have bands in the evening. They've got it's the Alex Hilton Band is Friday night, and then Pocket Deep is playing Saturday night.
All right.
So they'll have some fun also.
As opposed to deep pockets, which all the kids hope the parents have when they're buying them clothes for school. It's a little bit different. All right, so did we put that information
Let's
up
get
on
that
the
information up on the screen. School days, Mall Bash at Valley Mall. It's tonight, Friday night, and then Saturday during mall hours. Mall closes at 9 o'clock both nights. It's free to get in, of course, and there's a website there for more information.
Yeah, but it's not free when you start buying those clothes.
Yeah.
All right, moving right along.
Now, this next event is a very big event in the arts community in this area. This is the 81st annual Cumberland Valley Artist Exhibit. This is an open invitation. Anyone can submit works that they've done to this show. The museum is like 83 years old. So this opened up.
It's really established.
They did the first event shortly after it opened.
And you mentioned that this is open to professional and amateur artists, right?
And there, of course, the deadline for submitting things was a couple months ago. They had a judge come in, and she, I forget actually who it was, looked at all the entries and picked the best that were there. Now, some of them were selected because they fit certain criteria. There are some cash prizes that are offered for this.
We like cash prizes.
Right, the local religious council for Hagerstown they offered a prize for the what they considered the best spiritual art, the best example of religious art. Then there's a company here in town that offered a prize for art made of metal. So you'll have a metal sculpture.
Oh, nice. All right, so it's not just paintings; it's various art forms.
Lots of different stuff, and it's really out of the 300 plus things that were submitted, you've got 65 works. So it's a fairly selective group, but still a lot of stuff to look at.
Excellent. So do we have a lot of local artists there?
There are, right, and some of them are well known. Brad Cleaver, whose work was selected as the best of show. He is the guy who you might see, he does a lot of, he's well known in restaurants. He'll have a close-up of wine bottle, wine glass, a little place setting, super realistically painted.
Oh, that's really hard.
So what he did is something different. He's well known for that art, but he has a close-up of an old piece of milk glass, an old piece of tableware made of milk glass, which is white, and then some red peppers. So it's a still life, again, rendered super realistically.
Wow.
I just find that stuff fat. I love that look.
Yeah. Well, and now are these items for sale? I assume
they are not.
They're not.
They're not. The museum displays them. I'm sure that some of the artists would be open to selling.
Right.
But that's not, this is more of a show than a sale.
All right, because mom and dad will have spent all of their money at the mall after the school days. All right, and so of course we've got the landmarks.
Well, let's get the information up on screen. Right. The Cumberland Valley Artist Exhibit. It opens up Saturday. It continues on through early November. It's at the Washington County Museum of Fine Arts. It's free to get in.
Oh,
they
wonderful.
will request a donation, but it's free to get in. And then there's a phone number and a website there on the screen.
All right, and it's all the way through November, so that's a fun time for the entire fall. So that's good for that. All right, so now I get so excited.
The Landmarks contest. I know we have one more weekend to get out. So we still have copies of the paper available from July, the last Sunday in July, when all the clues were printed. They're also available on the website, so all the photos are there, and there's actually a prompt underneath each photo to say, where is this? What is this structure? So all the clues are set in City Park. It's a great time to go out and walk around the park, look at things, spend time with family.
10 clues, right?
10 clues.
10 clues. You got one more week to get it in.
Right. Well, actually, just this weekend, and then the answers are due by 1 o'clock on Monday the 19th.
All right. So that's really wrapping up.
So,
but
yes.
you can win that cash.
I know,
money.
$300.
$300. That'll certainly help ease the pain.
Yep.
With the
and it's just fun.
school shopping.
It's just fun to go out and look.
Good times, because summer is winding down. I keep saying that, but
so again, I should mention the website. You can go online to our website at www.herald-mail.com. That's where we have the clues. You'll find a link in a bar at the top of the webpage. So go there, find the clues, and then go out and have fun looking for the clues in City Park. All right. Now, one more exhibit. The Sharpsburg's 250th anniversary was just observed a month or so ago.
Yes, a lot of history going on this
Right,
summer.
and the Washington County Historical Society decided to have a show with some artifacts that show sort of some of the history of Sharpsburg.
So what kind of artifacts?
Well, a lot of it is things that were produced there, or so that you'll have. It used to be a guy who made flour there. The flour that you bake with.
Right.
So he had a template that he used to stamp his logo onto his bags of flour.
Well, that's really much better than really old flour.
Rifles used to be made there. I mean,
Really?
the Sino Canal went right by there. So there's a lot of history.
Sure.
And so they've taken some artifacts, some documents, some photos, just to sort of give a snapshot of the history of Sharpsburg over 250 years. That's a long time.
That is a long time.
In American history.
And now this costs money, right?
It does cost money to get in. It's not a lot, $3-5 to get in.
Okay.
But it's at I'll put the information up. It's at the Washington County Historical Society. It's a Sharpsburg artifact exhibit. And of course, you can then see the historical building in which the show is taking place.
And
that's at the Miller House downtown.
When does this go through?
It opens Saturday, and it is at least in place for a month or so. I'm not sure when it closes. And there's a website. A phone number there on the screen, so people could call for more information.
Right. So you don't have to rush too much for that.
Right.
All right. So you want to keep it right here. There's lots of fun stuff still to talk about the rest of the summer. We're going to get to that when we come right back. So keep it here on the calendar.